Этот город боится меня. Я видела его истинное лицо. Улицы — это продолжение сточных канав, а канавы заполнены кровью. И когда все эти стоки будут окончательно забиты, все эти нехорошие люди начнут тонуть. Когда скопившаяся грязь и убийства спенятся до пояса, все бандюганы посмотрят вверх и взопят: «Спаси нас!» А я прошепчу: «А почему б нет?» Почему бы и не да? Собственно, здрасте. С вами Oleandra Баркудовна, топ-детективесса во многих областях. И моя мысль на этом закончилась. Впрочем, ладно, тяжелый был день. Всем привет. Надеюсь, у остальных был день получше. Или станет получше. Сейчас, может, отвлечемся, разомнемся, почитаем немного остроумных диалогов. А самое главное, что здесь уже самый чудесный, замечательный и потрясающий человек под ником Малев. Спасибо ему огромное. Тоже невероятный и очень умный детектив. Приветствую, просто Энди. Рада тебя снова видеть. Да, самая яркая птичка в этом курятнике. Спасибо. Спасибо, очень приятно. Итак, сейчас игра коварно загрузится, когда я захочу ее свернуть. Так ведь? Каждый раз выжидает именно прям сколько надо. Так, ну, не будем тянуть быка за рога. Продолжаем. Точно. У нас тут дама заснула. Боже, пернатый.
I figured, but what the hell happened?
No. I mean, I don't think so, Marty. She seemed very attached to the girl, and I believed her. Furthermore, she has no motive to kill her.
Это было бы очень странно, если бы Наташа такая: «Слушай, пойди, посмотри, там в моем особняке кое-что интересное». Приходишь, она такая: «Правда прикольно?» Сама убила. Это было бы очень прикольно. Не прикольно. Ну, в смысле, плохо, но необычно. Вот. Так. Да. Тут много говорят, поэтому... Что тут? Стильно, мокро на улице. Что у нас тут? Эти божечки. Целых 5 котиков. Ставонской царской семьи, что?
What is she doing here anyway? What, an alias? Keeping secrets, and now this case? Do you think it's all connected somehow?
Может быть, да. Может быть, нет.
Let's not draw hasty conclusions, Marty.
Я не могу, такие котики, котятки маленькие вообще. Так. Ну что сразу странная картина? Всего лишь этот Полок или Хёрст какой-нибудь. Кто там у вас сейчас популярен?
I have no idea, Sonny. It's so art. I'm scared to have an opinion.
Мне понравилось это выражение. Это настолько искусство, что я вообще ничего не понял. Как это? Я испытываю очень похожее чувство. Так, странная скульптура. А что странное-то?
You can't be serious.
Yeah, it's a riddle, Marty.
But it doesn't make any sense. Why use something as simple as this when a 4-digit number?
An idle whim, or the riddle has a meaning?
Maybe. 4 animals into 4 places. What does it represent?
Вы о чем, ребят?
Think, Marty. Where did we see 4 animals holding something in their hands?
А, понял. Ага! То есть вот эта штука открылась, это. Окей. Так, если кто не готов, прикройте свои глаза лапками.
The message here too.
Yes, but this isn't about Deborah and wasn't meant for her.
It was meant for Natasha.
Obviously.
Да, мы
What
догадались,
have
да.
we gotten ourselves?
I don't know, Marty, but let's get ourselves out of it.
Простите, извините.
Anything
О,
interesting
сумочка.
in there?
Yeah, I think there is.
Трунь. А можно словами сказать?
We should call the department. Anonymously, of course.
Do you still remember the number? I haven't called my own workplace in years.
Хм, хороший вопрос.
Cretin. Of course I remember. 555-111.
Is it? Since when?
Since they invented the telephone.
Yeah, of course. No, I knew that. I was just testing you.
Конечно. Просто отмазка 3000. Да, я знал, просто проверял.
Right.
Ну, надо сначала... Это выход, это... Вы бы накрыли ее, не знаю. Чё, подсказки. Куда дальше подсказки? Да, угу. Updated. Очень полезная информация. Так, а мне бы... Это не то... Где-то ж я видела. Блин, Сапожников, Аверия. Нет, что-то не то. Мне же не надо будет ехать прям в полицейский участок. Блин, ну я не помню, кто там где. Ну, подумаешь, немного перебрать. А что если я схитрю и... Я не схитрю. Да блин, где-то должно быть. Это явно не они. Сейчас, а что у меня светилось тогда?
Could be the initials of a person, a place, a company, or a club. Too many possibilities.
Каждый частный детектив в дождливый вечер немного перебирает с бурбоном. Это да, это да. Не, серьезно, мне ехать в полицейский участок, потому что... А.
I found a corpse. A woman. She's dead. Cold. The address is Rochester Street, 37, Flowerville.
Прям актер.
Please, would you repeat that?
Rochester Street, 37. Write it down and hurry up for the sake of the wild ones. Hurry, hurry.
Like a pro.
Yep, like I've done it before.
Oh, yeah. I almost forgot.
How can you forget a case like that? How many times have you seen a three-headed monkey in your life?
I have a memory of a chicken, you know?
That's for sure. Now...
Чей туфля? Мой туфля. Придется в полицейский участок, ну, я не знаю.
I don't know, Sonny.
Let's hope we can learn something about Natasha and Ibn by sniffing around before we visit that...
Learn something from Phyllis and Roy's.
Well, I wasn't exactly thinking about them.
А о ком?
Figures.
How's it going tonight, boy?
Uneventful, suck.
What do you mean?
Are you kidding? Last time you shot up a theater.
That was a, comp...
Are you sure?
Во, герб, ага.
Did you ever notice how much bigger the lion and the fox are than the other animals?
You know, maybe all animals are equal, but some animals are more equal than others.
Так, где моя загадочная тетрадка? После этого, после золотого идола она изрядно исписалась. Так, что Нагана Брингат Булбазур. Если кто-то что-то понял.
Huh. So that's why our king's a fox and not...
It's maybe a little late, but you're starting to get it.
Блин, а можно крупнее? Нифига не вижу сзади то, что... Я вот вижу, что тут лев аист. А тут что? Можно просто приблизить. По-моему, овечка. Здорово.
Hey, big guy.
Hey, Cox. What's up? Back here so soon? Did you get nostalgic all of a sudden, Sonny?
I'd rather be anywhere else than here, Bosco, but we're sniffing around on a case.
Sniffing around.
Hoo-hoo. Are you trespassing again?
Who? Us? What are you thinking?
Just an old case. Still open. Not official, but not active either. We're not bothering anyone. You know, old habits die hard.
I know. I'm just messing with you. So, how can I help you?
You still remember Philmar?
Бы мне вспомнить, кто такой
You
Филмар.
mean Philip? Of course I remember. He's got quite the reputation with that Philmar alias.
А, это который Сокол детектив, вспомнила.
We just met him. Small world, huh? Do you know what he's up to these days?
Yeah, as far as I know, he's investigating petty blackmail cases and sneaking after poor bastards cheating on their wives.
Anything else? Did he get mixed up in something that stirred up a storm recently?
Yeah, I don't know about that. We haven't seen him at the PD for a while. He's usually a frequent visitor. Why? Did he run into some fishy business again?
Possible, Bosco. But I'm not sure he'd want to make the same mistake.
Забыла, как принято говорить, когда кто-то знает информацию, но из всех сил делает вид, что не знает. А, я не понимаю, о чем ты. Во.
Wise decision.
Listen, Bosco, what do you make of this list?
Maybe it's the guest list of some fancy ball. These are some rather influential names, the ones I recognize anyway. Movie stars, politicians, a few names from the Council of 12 even, if I'm not mistaken.
You're not.
Are you blackmailing them? Because if you are, I'll gladly accept a nice big juicy bone in exchange for my silence.
Кстати, как по звуку, нормально или нет? Что каждый раз она ощущается вообще по-другому.
Stop screwing around, Bosco. It has nothing to do with our case.
Which is what, exactly?
We're still not gonna tell you.
Спасибо большое, Анмалев.
Listen, Bosco, what have you heard about that singer, Natasha Katsenko?
Спасибо вам. Стараюсь.
You mean that little bimbo fooling around with Ibn Wessler? They say she's the jackpot, but I've never been into cats, you know.
You couldn't be more racist if you tried, Bosco.
Don't misunderstand me. I don't have a problem with cats at all. I'm simply allergic to them. I can't stand being
Да
around
ладно.
them. I don't even take cases with cats.
Да, ему подсудил, он такой...
Good for you. I should have used that excuse myself.
Потому что собаки чихают, как один такой здоровый выстрел, такие... А коты такие... Как пулемет.
Why? Is your investigation related to her?
Да я просто так спрашивал.
What? No, of course not. We just came from her show. That's why I asked.
Вообще не подозрительно. Молодец, Марти.
And what's she like?
Well, I guess your cat allergy would go away for the rest of your life if you met her.
Really? Maybe I'll have a go and see for myself one day.
Антигистаминный захвати. Так. Ух,
Guess who we
ё-моё.
met today in person, Mon?
King Hector III?
Even better, the one who commands the king.
Wait a minute. Hobart Wessler?
Damn right. Hobart Ibn Wessler in the flesh.
Wow. And you're still alive. That's quite an accomplishment.
But seriously, have you heard that he wants to get out of the black market business? Allegedly, he's trying to clear his name with some kind of new meat substitute.
His name's gonna be rather difficult to clear.
It's a heroic and impossible venture.
I haven't heard about it, but it's an interesting addition to what I know.
Which is?
Ibn's been acting very strange lately, and he left most of his business dealings to one of his goons, Mickey, also known as the Butcher, the Mongrel, and the Slayer.
Знала я одного головореза Микки. Он еще с такой маленькой птичкой везде ходил. Кстати, Колибри.
Yeah, we once had the pleasure of meeting him.
That's all I know, boys. I know it's not very much, but it's something, I guess.
Thanks, Mon. Listen, Mon, a reliable...
Quite an imposing list. What could those numbers mean? It could be a date even, but...
That's what we were thinking too, and we got nowhere. But you see a lot of documents. So
Unfortunately not, boys. The names are imposing indeed, but based on this, it could be almost anything. The richest
Да
of the
просто
rich
это
get together
список
on all
тех, кто
kinds
не
of
сдал на Новый
excuses.
год. Элементарно.
It must be a secret cult.
It could be, of course, but also anything else. I'm sorry I couldn't help you more.
Ah, don't mention it, Mon. Thanks for your time.
Or, wait a minute. There is something.
Oh, stop teasing us, Mon.
I'm sure you've noticed that all the names in the list are men, right?
Yeah, of course we noticed.
Thanks for the observation, Monica.
Don't mention it. I'm just a receptionist.
Это значит, что это список тех, кто пойдет играть в футбик? Я угадала?
We saw a pretty good show at the Czar Club tonight.
Whiskey and cigars tonight.
Good for you, I guess.
Natasha. She performed her new song. She also...
And?
That's confidential, Dollface. Anyway, I can't help wondering about that woman.
Кто-то поплыл.
Women like her always have something to hide, Sonny. I think that's exactly what makes men fall head over heels.
I know another broad who's all mysterious.
Oh yeah? What's her name? I'll look her up if we have a file on her.
Marty, shut up.
Oh, you mean me, right?
All mysterious, full of secrets, and grace.
Слышь, хорош хотеть своей... Я не знаю, как эти штуки называются, которые у них под клювом. Кохонес. Простите.
I didn't even hear that, Marty.
Do we have a file on a woman called Olivia Blackwick?
We don't have a file on her, but there are a few blackwigs.
Crow, around 30 to 35.
Maybe we have a catch then.
Светская ворона? Это
Theodore
интересно.
Blackwig was a rather influential banker until he went bankrupt. He died a few years back, but his daughter could have ended up in the same social circles as Evan.
And since they lost their money, she took a job as his assistant.
Yeah, it would fit the picture. But it's a big city, Sonny. There may be more than one Crow family with a Blackwig name living here.
Thanks, Mon.
I'm glad I could help, boys, as always.
We know. We're not.
Так, немножко накопали. Офицер Жардин.
Miss Jardine, one of the 7 feet. Officer Barkman.
Так, а туда нам все еще не надо, да?
Blood boils.
I wholeheartedly agree. Blood boils in there.
You take
Да блин,
my
я
word
хочу
that-
выйти. Мы уже скатались, никто не приехал. Ладно. Ну, я была так-то права. А нет, это тигр, нужен лев. О. А. О.
Hello there. What could this be?
And there's some kind of squiggle on it. The signature of the painter? Yeah, I can't make it out.
Так. Что там? Куда там?
It's a piece of a painting. Judging by how well it was hidden, I'm sure this is what Natasha wanted to show us.
So a piece of a painting? That's it? And what's that?
It's too illegible to be a signal.
Maybe Natasha can help us.
Well, that's if we find her.
True. Well, then what's...
We could do that, but I think we should.
You know what? After all this...
Right answer.
А я думала, сюда подойдет. А обратно спрятать, не? Допустим.
Should we say hi to the old beaver?
Sure. Mullen is an old friend, so he certainly deserves a hello. And we do need information.
Бобер. Почекайте, це Бобер.
As the old wood chomper, an encyclopedia in the flesh.
Yeah, he always has something. Mullen's car. Ancient, but kind of... Some things are indestructible.
Yeah. Mullen's kiosk's been here since I was a little chick. My old man used to drive
Птенечество.
it from the other side of
Некоторые слова
town
тут
for
интересно
daily papers.
адаптированы. А, простите, опять задела микрофон. Надо перестать теребить карандаш. Пока больше записывать не надо.
Yeah, many still do.
Mullen's a wizard from a forgotten age.
Yeah, kind of. Chandler's used to be quite a prestigious cafe. Magnificent animals had breakfast here. And in the evenings, philosophers and writers would get...
Что ж, что там?
The Clawville Chronicle.
Там Wild Boy?
We're getting older and
Здравствуй,
older,
Лерат.
and Mullen's not changing a bit. Where's the just?
He's just eternal.
Like an ancient god or something. Or the personification of the city.
Может, ошиблись, он на самом деле не бобер, а тихоходка, поэтому не стареет.
What a lovely thought.
Или вот этот тот, который лысый слепой крот, который тоже живет вечно.
Yeah, true. But that wasn't very...
Hey, you know I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah, I know, Marty. You're too good for this world.
Ah, thanks, boss.
It wasn't a compliment, Marty.
Что ж,
Hercule, what's up, old friend?
Hello, me lads. It's good to see you. What are you doing around here?
Good to
when you
see
never
ya.
see a cat go by?
We're working, Uncle Mullen, just like you. But I'm afraid we're also walking a little bit outside the law.
But it's New Year's Eve. Couldn't it wait a bit? Whatever the case is, it can't be that serious.
как всегда.
I'm afraid it is. Maybe you can help us with a few things. After all, you know everyone in the city.
Look. What a compliment. But of course I'll help if I can. I know you ever since you appeared in the city. Young, fresh.
Oh, thanks, Uncle Mullen.
Что ж, скажи нам все. О, господи.
Eben's a ruthless gangster, that's for sure. But he's not bloodthirsty or stupid. You're not in danger until you're in his way. And that's not so easy to manage as the whole city's in his hands.
How come they never tried to approach you, Uncle?
What? Of course they tried. They wanted to buy the whole area and build some huge parking garage on it. Mongrel Mick, Ibben's #1 thug, came here and threatened me more than once. If I hadn't dug me heels in, the others would have sold up. The lawyers behind me, even Biff, the owner of Chandler's. But I told them, over my cold dead car.
Oh, looks like it worked.
I'm too much for them, lads. Or I'm just
Я им
too
не по
famous
зубам.
around here to get rid of. We could say Ibben's up.
That's a good one.
I'm a poor nobody, my lads, but my name still carries meaning. This place has always belonged to my family. If my dead body had been found here or in the Times, it would have caused a scandal, even without any evidence.
When I talked to him tonight, he seemed confused, dissolute, and impetuous to me.
That's uncharacteristic. Are you sure it was him?
Are you joking? Ibn Wessler's not usually confused with anyone else.
Of course I'm joking. Beaver humor, you know? Nobody
А you know.
not even the beavers.
Good one again.
Hey,
Yeah.
Martin, my lad, what's up? How's that beautiful wife of yours?
Laura's perfectly fine, thank you.
It's crazy you could grab an amazing woman like her, son. Are you blackmailing her with some...
I missed your famous beaver humor.
I'm just messing with your son. Anyway, you look good. You're in good shape. You look more like a turkey than a rooster, if you ask me.
Какой божественный акцент.
Thanks.
This is priceless. Thanks, Hercule. We'll be back again soon.
Yeah, sure will.
Nice girl. She used to come here for a while, but I think she moved downtown.
Yeah, she's the poster girl for workaholism. She lives in an apartment across from the PD, but sleeps at the station, if she sleeps at all.
Some animals just race and race through the years of their life until someone stops them and makes them.
Is there someone like that waiting for everyone?
Indeed there is, somewhere. Usually not where we're looking for them.
Yeah, right.
Геркулес Мюллен.
How's Desiree?
What about her? She's still beautiful, and she's still my wife. And I still don't get why she hasn't left me already.
Because she's too much like you stubborn old damn-bill.
You see, you're right about that, sonny boy.
And, the cubs?
Cubs? More like jumbo cubs. Johnson's a hotshot lawyer in Galadia, and Timmy also left Clawville to try his luck in Grassmore. But who could blame them?
Good move.
Ah, yeah, but they visit me often, though. They're good kids.
I know, pal. They're from a good litter.
If you say so, sonny.
You know anything about a woman named Natasha Katsenko?
Sonny boy, what have you gotten yourself into again? That lass is Ibn Wessler's protege, to put it politely. She's the crown jewel of the city. A shining...
Well, I suppose I should have come to you first for advice. Doesn't matter now. We're in it, Uncle. Up to our combs.
По самый гребень.
If you'll accept the advice of an old shaggy beaver, get to the end of it as quickly as you can, and try to make it out with all your feathers.
Yeah, that's the plan. But do you know anything about her? Anything, interesting?
As I've heard, Natasha is quite a mysterious lass. She came from the Stavonian Tsardom and fled to Clawville, but from what? No one knows. Some years of her life are shrouded in mystery, and that rarely means good.
You're right about that. So, that's your advice? Be careful?
At least, sonny boy. And one more thing.
What's that?
Never fall in love with a woman like her.
Thanks, Hercule. I wasn't planning to.
Nobody...
Да никто не планирует, да.
Oh, I always have one in every pocket, old-timer.
I know, Martin. I know.
Опачки. Божечки.
The taxi company, Murdoch and Falcon, is a famous law firm in Clawville, run by a blind bat and a bird-brained falcon.
А какие еще могут быть брейн у Фалкона? Ну так, чисто теоретически. Так, ну я вроде бы все прошел к вам. Ну, на всякий случай. Тут непонятно, когда договорили.
Just a simple case.
Чё, как сам, как дети. Ага, давай. Зараза, накопилось-то, накопилось. У нее что-то в прошлом. Ну, зашибись. Такая полезная информация. О. Геркулес Мюллен. Дисколезиум был детектив Дик Мюллен. Так, погодите, кого еще не прощелкал? О! Чайка, Чайка Тимати. Кто это? Не знаю. Так, Гектор III, или как его зовут большинство зверей, король лис, является третьим в династии Фалуа. Хотя Кловель небольшое государство, его король является одним из самых влиятельных зверей в дикой природе. Это связано не с реальной важностью города, а с богатством его отдаленных колоний. Так, хотя Кловель представляет собой монархию, реальная власть и полномочия находятся в лапах не только короля, но и Совета 12. Как считает большинство зверей, сам король всего лишь марионетка и символ. Совет составляет самые могущественные после короля звери в городе, в том числе которых не только политики, но и влиятельные бизнесмены. Как неожиданно. Что ж... Клуб, полицейский участок. А что, тут к ней нельзя, да?
Phyllis and Roy's are nowhere to be seen.
Well, let's hope this is a good omen.
Maybe finally the pincushions have started.
And maybe it's not a coincidence, since we...
Yeah. What can I say? Then
let's just hope there won't be...
you don't believe that, do you, boss?
Здрасте.
Officer Barkman, one of Blood Boil's little
Баркман. Здрасте. А мы тогда зачем тут? Ох, ёпросто, опять можно спросить.
What did you expect? The madness kicked in and he's got to be at the PD. Deputy Malloy's blind drunk.
What's the name of the old man's wife again? Poor lady.
Marcia. She was waiting here for a while too, hoping it'll only take a few minutes. But as soon as they saw the state Malloy was in, she got into a taxi and went home.
So that's why the old hound's so angry.
Please, boys, don't make him more so, all right?
Unfortunately, I can't promise that, doll.
As usual.
Look what we found, Mon. Does this mean anything to you?
It's beautiful. Embossed, gilded. These are rare. But I've never seen anything like this one before. Where's it from?
I'm afraid that's a secret, at least for now.
You haven't taken vital evidence from a crime scene, I hope.
Нет, конечно.
What are you thinking?
On my feathers. You're gonna be in trouble, boys.
Only if we don't wrap it up, Mon. Listen, Mon, that girl...
You've seen her, right?
Yes, we were first on the scene.
Boys, you know I should report you immediately, don't you?
Нет,
No,
конечно.
Mon, we're only asking for a little more time. We're hot on the trail. If you learn anything...
Да, они же профессионалы.
Please, tell us.
Are you crazy?
Hey, keep it down. Blood boils right.
Please, Mon. It's a matter of life.
Damn. Okay. But only because I can see how much it means to
Пес
you.
вас задери.
Thanks, doll. We'll be forever grateful. Good old Fillmore hasn't been sniffing around here recently.
Yeah, he was here a week and a half ago. He used the archives and took out some public records.
That's all?
That's all. Oh, and
I hope you said no.
why are you so interested, Marty?
No, I'm not. I just...
I told him no. Just like I told you no on all 25 occasions.
Glad to hear that.
Ё-моё. Что ж.
Shouting in 3, 2, 1.
And action.
Martin, what the hell do you think you're doing?
We're just patrolling, sir.
At the station?
No, we're here for something else, sir.
You missed me, huh?
No, sir. I mean, yes, sir. I mean...
Why are you grinning, Santino?
I can't grin, sir. I have a beak.
Don't be cute, I can see it in your eyes.
Should I close them, sir?
Don't you peck at me, chicken, you hear?
We're not even here anymore, Chief. We just quickly stopped by for some...
Get out of my sight.
Yes, sir.
You're on duty. Am I right, Mom?
Yes, sir.
And why the hell are you standing here?
I do, sir.
Then fuck off. And you,
I wouldn't think about it, sir.
Ну, мало ли. Все-таки появилась же опция. Но опять же, это почему-то ничего не значит. А что тогда? А почему я не могу поехать в... Ну тут я была, а тут не знаю, зачем, но...
We had no choice but to continue the investigation where it started. In that shady little apartment I called home. The only lead was the list Fillmore gave us, with all those imposing names on it. But what could it mean? And why did Natasha keep it secret from us? But most importantly, what did all this have to do with Deborah's death? The trail started to get cold, and so did the air outside. There was something unsettling in the black clouds, hiding all the stars. I prayed that they didn't bring an early snowfall. The night was already painful enough.
So, what are we doing here?
Хороший вопрос.
Trying to calm down. I'll have a shot.
Полосок на спине нет у газели. Поэтому ее и пришибли, просто не заметили в темноте.
Sure you will.
А вот которые зебры, они выживают. Которые зебры, они выживают.
And we're trying to put the pieces together, of course. Figure out what's next.
And what is next, Boss Bird?
Let's take a look at what we've learned so far. So, how did this whole case start?
У-у-у. Видите, любовница гангстера — это она. Не? А что мне это дает? Наташа и Молли. А кто Молли-то из них? Я все еще не понимаю, что делать. Ноль три, а этих две подсказки, но это не подсказки, это фигня какая-то, это то, что мы и так уже знаем. Че, не уверен, что она мертва или что? Что делать-то? Что я должна сопоставить? А, господи. Ну, типа... Почему нет? Что, вы хотите сказать, что она не любовница гангстера? Почему?
Yeah, the threats are meant for Natasha, no doubt about that.
Слухай.
Ну, это явно личное оскорбление. То есть я не понимаю, в чем тут сенсация. А чё нет? Она же послала письмо. Нет?
But there was something Natasha didn't speak about. Natasha is terrified, and she's in real danger. But she kept this list hidden from us. It seems too important to keep it a secret.
Все еще ничего не раскрывает. Это карточка чего? В смысле? Льюис? Что? Почему?
But what could we do with this list?
Мне как будто мозг отмирает. Я вообще не понимаю, в чем связь. Что же нам делать с этим списком? Поэтому на него падает подозрение. Почему? Можете мне сказать, пожалуйста?
I know only one person who moves in circles high enough to know where it's from. Lewis. We must ask him if we want to get out of this dead end.
Чё? Можно мне, пожалуйста, вернуть Case of the Golden Idol? Не знаю, сотрите мне память, чтобы я его еще раз прошла.
So the card is maybe a dead end. The piece of painting too.
But the list Fillmar gave us...
Exactly. Full of those imposing names. And I only know one person who moves in some...
Lamar!
Yes, Marty. It's Lewis. Exactly.
Of course, it's Lewis. But where do we find the bunny man?
Я должна была понять, что он вращается в крутых кругах, потому что он в клуб прошел. Ну, просто, типа, он владеет заброшенным, ну, отелем и, типа, заикается. Я думала, это так. Мелкая пешка.
Well, since he owns this building, I'm hoping he's here. It's
You know his number?
by heart. 555-932.
Oh, you are a professional.
А чё бы не закрыть ящик тогда? Ну так. Для разнообразия.
You know, this city's outgrown us.
О, нет.
Why do you say that?
Пафосные диалоги у жалюзи.
Well, don't you feel it? The whole place squeezing you. The polluted air, the sirens, and the smell of corn.
Don't be such a drama queen. It's not the world that's changed, it's us. Clawville's Clawville. We're just getting older.
No, there really is something. You know the feeling of foreboding, of something wrong, of something bad on the horizon.
You're screwing my mood.
Yeah, but I'm not sorry.
No shit.
А фиг с тобой, давай. Чё там?
Hey, Lewis, sorry to disturb you. Again. Could you come over to my...
Real case. With the
Thanks, pal. I owe you one.
one. Just a second.
Да, мы ему уже должны. Фига ты быстрый. А.
Thanks, Lewis. Again.
Oh, don't mention it. Besides, it was my big dream to help you with a...
Well, let's hope you can help. What can you tell me about this list, old pal?
Well,
Well, these names... I know half of them personally. Maybe even more.
I knew it.
But I have no idea what kind of list this is.
here we go.
But these are all members of the upper
Да ладно.
class. Politicians, business people. Oh my.
Oh
Even
my.
commander of the Royal...
Damn.
But I really don't know what it means.
So, is it a dead end?
I'm afraid so.
А если спросить?
Deborah, the girl who came to meet him.
Yes, she's a very lovely young...
Where did you take her after you two left?
Where she asked me to Flowerville.
Flowerville. Rochester Street 37?
Yes, exactly. Why?
Luck.
Did something happen?
Nothing good, Lewis. Nothing good.
Так, первый подозреваемый.
This?
This?
Oh my good...
I think we have a bingo, gentlemen.
You see, I also have one of these.
A card? Like this?
Yes, it's a membership card to a very exclusive club.
How exclusive?
Very.
That's what I'm talking about.
What does SN mean, Lewis?
It's the sweltering Nile.
But that's a...
Well, yes, it's a brothel, but it's not like that. It's something completely different.
В смысле по-другому? Ты приходишь, ты приходишь, там всех обслуживаешь, и тебе платят деньги или как? Как по-другому-то?
Calm down, Lewis. We're not gonna tell anybody.
Thank you so much.
So
It is
so
rather
much.
embarrassing.
Listen, Lewis. How do we get in?
You want to get in? Well, if you show them this card, they'll surely let you in.
We're used to that.
So, are we going to...
Correct, Marty. Thanks for the help, Lewis. I owe you one. For the third time today,
I
Так.
don't know what you said to him, but after you finished, he almost immediately
Really? That's suspicious.
Or he had business elsewhere. It's New Year's Eve. Everybody's going somewhere.
Меня поражает, что уже который раз я тут кого-то спрашиваю, они мне выдают информацию, которую я как бы уже знаю, но при этом каждый раз это преподносится как будто что-то новое. Типа, что с ним? Он взял и ушел. Но я это и так видела еще с самого начала, что он взял и ушел. У нее какое-то странное прошлое. Мы это еще в первый раз выяснили.
What else do you know about her, Lewis?
Oh, not much. What everybody knows. She was a dancer, then a backing singer, then star, and then club.
We found out as much already. Do you think she'd fled the Stavonian massacre? That's why the secrecy.
Do you mean the massacre of the royal family? I'd say her accent is a dead giveaway, and her name too, though it's...
So it's possible that she is a part of the royal family.
Может быть, даже русская голубая?
I don't think so. Nobody could have survived that
You're probably right. What should we know about the place, Lewis? Besides what they're,
No, it's an elegant and exclusive place. Not everybody visits them for that, you know. Some animals just go...
I see. I guess it's mostly visited by the upper...
Mostly, yes. the wealthy who...
Yes, of course.
Is it true what they say? That
The Nile is a proud herald of the coexistence of all the...
But the place must be an eyesore for the separatists.
Oh, don't worry for the girls, Sonny. They can defend themselves quite well.
Well, we'll see what they have to say about these two old cocks.
That was a little bit,
Не надо тут. Опять же, дополнительный вопрос про клуб, но бесполезно получается. Он мне сразу сказал, это эксклюзивный бордель. И вот сейчас он такой, это клуб, и он эксклюзивный. Свелтринг. Точнее, свелтринг. Ух, Льюис, ух. Что ж. Что, это уже вторая часть?
We were heading toward the most exclusive brothel in Clawville. The separatists and those opposing the monarchy hated the place, just like they hated everything that supported interracial relations and peaceful coexistence of all species. So the place wasn't just a brothel, it was a symbol. But just like a brothel is not a worthy symbol, Clawville failed to turn out the way it was intended.
well, here we are. The kingdom of long legs, silky skin, and fluttering lashes.
Calm down, Marty. Watch your blood pressure.
Mm-hmm. Oh my. Oh my. Окей. Я вообще-то хотел посмотреть на обои. Очень интересно, обои в стиле ар-деко. Блин, все еще фотографии, извините. На обои хотел посмотреть.
These brides are elegant, just like Laszlo said.
Lewis.
What do you think could be the old rabbit's type? Fluffy tails, furry ears, a raspy tongue?
Oh, for the love of all the gods, stop it.
But just think about it.
Please shut up, Marty.
She's what I call an exotic beauty.
Well, that's one way to put it.
Hey, every animal's the most beautiful thing in the world to someone.
Yeah, you're right.
Oof, I don't know about you, but I go weak in the knees for stripes.
Please, Marty, I don't want to know. And I don't care. Keep it to yourself.
Can't I even talk to you anymore?
You can. Ask about the weather, or how's my lower back. Those two are even connected if you want.
Если тема поговорить за 40. Про погоду или про поясницу?
Yeah, old fart.
О, с ней даже можно поговорить.
Excuse me, gentlemen. Would you be so kind as to help me?
Дайте угадаю, помочь застегнуть платье на спине,
With pleasure, ma'am.
не прищемив меха.
The zipper always comes down on my dress. Would you kindly zip it back up?
Простите, я опять случайно проболтал о своих ведьминских способностях.
Can I, Sonny?
What am I, your mother? Do what you want, for God.
Happy to help, ma'am.
Oh, what a gallant young man.
Clucking lords.
Серьезно? Что это значит?
Oh, thank you, honey.
Marty, ma'am. Marty McChicken.
Thank you, darling Marty. I'm much obliged.
И вообще, на самом деле, вот эти вот молнии на спине, они так не закрываются. На самом деле, там берешь так... Так, блин, надо поближе, так... Сразу опять застрял, так... и резко она закрывается, и прищемляешь палец в конце. Всегда так. Как бы я просто думаю, наверное, для вечерних платьев специально такие молнии заказывают, которые сначала ни в какую не сходятся, когда сходятся, то они резко до конца, и что-нибудь при этом страдает. Я уверена в этом.
Anytime, ma'am. Anytime.
Я не знаю, что это было, но ладно.
I think she must be the receptionist.
Заговор Гуччи и Армани, а скорее Баленсиаги.
Bravo, Mr. Detective.
No shit, Шерлок.
Why'd you have to be like that all the time?
Well, sometimes I seriously can't decide if you've become totally stupid over the years, or it just entertains you to act that way.
Well, you know, that's a good question.
That's exactly what I mean.
Yeesh. That guy's stare gives me the creeps.
I can see why.
Я думаю, его тут для этого держат.
I've always told myself that birds are weird.
What did you just say?
Huh? What? Me? Nothing.
Мне почему-то напоминает того охранника в итальянском небольшом супермаркете. Костюм хорошо сидит.
My name is Day-Night Diamond. Welcome to the sweltering Nile, gentlemen.
Ух, и правда, знойненила, я уже потею.
Miss Diamond, I'm Sonny, and this is my partner, Marty.
If I may, miss, you have a beautiful name and exceptionally wonderful stripes.
Marty, not now.
Oh, thank you very much.
Please excuse him. He doesn't visit places like this very often. Me neither, to be honest.
Oh, nothing to worry about, gentlemen. There's a first time for everyone.
You're absolutely right.
We're just interested in a certain lady called Deborah.
Deborah. We don't have any employees by that name right now, but if you want...
No. Excuse me, you misunderstand. She doesn't work here.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
It's kind of confusing, but let me try to...
Please, I'm at your service.
Господи,
Hear
сколько
that,
можно.
Sonny? Any questions?
Shut up, Marty.
Так.
Do you know a gentleman named Louis C. Hayworth?
Of course I do. Mr. Hayworth is a regular guest at our...
I see. How regular, if I may ask?
I can't give you any information about that. House policy.
We have that too. It's called the law, ma'am.
If you have any questions of that nature, please come back with a warrant.
Touche.
I wouldn't want to offend you, far from it, but it's evident you're from the police, even with...
Is it that obvious?
No, it isn't, but, you know, here in the Nile, we have a keen eye for this kind of thing.
Right. I understand, ma'am. Have you been working here long, miss?
Almost 5 years, sir.
And do you like your job?
Very much so. I think it's only worth doing anything if you honestly enjoy it.
You hear that, Sonny? You should take that advice.
I'm on it, Marty. I'm trying to get myself fired if you haven't noticed.
Yeah, and me too.
Collateral damage. Does this list mean anything to you?
This? I'm not sure.
Прям тебе так и сказали.
No.
Don't you see some familiar names on there?
I do, but everybody knows those animals. Personally, I have no contact with any of them.
I see. Oh, thank you. Look, she gave this to us. The girl named Deborah, the one we,
I see.
Do you know what this is?
Of course. It's a membership card.
Was this person a regular here?
If this belonged to her, then yes. I can check for you. Please.
Thank you. Much obliged.
I apologize for the wait.
So you were successful.
My mistress, Madame Zavas, would like to meet you.
You mean that, Madame Savas?
As far as I know, there's only
Ooh.
one of her, so
Please, miss, take us to her.
with pleasure.
Madame Zavas was a legend in Clawville. Her name was known all over the wilderness. She's an avid royalist, former member of the Council of 12, spy master, assassin, businesswoman, and courtesan.
И
To be
актриса
honest,
еще
I didn't
наверняка.
even know she was still alive. She's no spring chicken, that's for sure. She could also be my mother, or maybe my grandmother. First Ibn Wessler, now her. Honestly, tonight it wouldn't surprise me if His Majesty Hector III didn't grace me with his presence.
Ooh.
Interesting pieces.
Do you think so? It's the art of my people.
Crocodiles?
There are many kinds of crocodile in the wilderness, Mr. Featherland. This is the art of the Nilenites.
Блин, их тут дофига, и хищники, и птицы там, и травоядные, какие-то северные, какие-то южные. У них тут, наверное, ультра-расизм вообще. Потому что по куче признаков можно развлекаться.
Hence the name, the Sweltering Nile.
It's a river, Mr. Featherland. My ancestors lived by this river a long time ago.
Interesting.
Thank you.
Is that the time already?
Have you noticed your clock's not working?
How observant you are. That clock isn't meant to show the time. It's a decoration. A
Decoration.
memento.
It's beautiful.
Indeed.
Да, обычные часы. Ну-ка еще раз. Нравится надпись. Всякие разные книги. Угу.
There are books here on quite a variety of topics. There are books here.
Доктор Сисиус Кецалькоатль. О, господи. Так, совы не моргают. Омерзение и наказание. Лошадиная смерть. 7 частей рассудка. 49 лет рептилии или рептилии в целом. И ключ к сознанию животных доктор Сисиус Кецалькоатль. Ну и тут явно написано, что там рыжая, ну или красная свинья. О май.
What a painting. Congratulations, ma'am.
Marty.
Yes. It's beautiful indeed. It's more than 40 years old. You know, I was considered pretty then.
Oh, don't say that. You still look great, ma'am.
Thank you. It feels good, but no. There's no need for lies. Those days are long gone. Every age has its truth and its beauty. For me, beauty beauty is not in the looks. And
I agree, ma'am.
Подлиза. Что ж.
So she is the legend. Let me introduce myself properly, ma'am.
Mr. Santino, I know who you are. And I also know your partner. The legend of...
Thank you. That's flattering.
May I ask what you are looking for exactly? Here, on this night?
Да у нас вторая туфля куда-то пропала.
You know, that's an interesting question. The card we've shown your lovely colleague
Belongs to an old friend of ours, whom we haven't seen for a long time.
and the name.
Unfortunately, no, Mr. Santino. That's confidential information.
Well, you know, in our line of work, the law is above everything.
Oh, do you think so? I could tell you what your colleagues think is also above everything. But, as I said, discretion.
Look, ma'am, we don't want to impose. We're conducting a private investigation, which started off as harmless, but now it's murder.
That sounds serious.
It is serious. That's why we'd be grateful for your help.
In that case, I'm at your service. Ask your question.
Fortunately, I swim very well for a chick.
I swim well, too.
Мы заметили.
As I was saying, it belongs to us. Only our most valuable guests have...
The employees, too. Good to know. Can you tell me...
No.
I thought so.
Так, ну сотрудники это тоже,
Louis
да.
Hayworth is a good friend of mine. It surprises me that he's a regular here.
You wouldn't believe our clientele. You would be shocked.
No doubt. Louis,
Not so often.
А зачем тебе это знать?
thank you for the vague answer.
The mystery is thrilling. The thrill is life itself.
That was beautiful, ma'am.
Подлиза.
Tell me, have you ever seen this list?
I have.
Am I right to assume it has something to do with the sweltering Nile?
It does, yes. But I can't tell you more about it. No,
Discretion is key.
absolutely.
Do you know Natasha Katsenko personally?
Yes, I do.
Tell me about her.
Warm-hearted, protective, quick-tempered, fierce. Yes.
Thank you. Very useful.
Как всегда,
This
супер
place
полезно.
isn't just our home with the girls.
Really? How?
It symbolizes why the city was founded almost 1,000 years ago. Unity, love, freedom.
Угу. И либерте, этерните, вот это вот все.
Interbreeding?
That too, yes. Do you have a...
Oh, don't get me wrong. I don't. My girlfriend's a predator.
Really? I'm glad to hear it.
Так.
Deceit is everything to Zavos. Who's behind the legend, Miss Zavos?
Just an animal raised to survive, Mr. Featherland. And because I've been taught,
Она в
I
шубе
know
сидит в
how to
помещении?
survive. I always was...
And you managed to dodge my question. Clever.
Well, you see, this is one of the typical elements of survival. The way of dodging a delicate question and still making the questioner believe he got the answer. But you're too cunning and
I'm trying to maintain appearances, man.
Да не, я как раз вообще теряюсь, потому что я вообще не понимаю, как вопросы и ответы тут соотносятся.
Appearances, most of...
По сравнению с ним тут капец холодно. Ну, кстати. Ну да, это все-таки рептилии.
Isn't it dangerous being a royal?
You know, Mr. Featherland, those that are genuinely dedicated never care about danger.
Do you think it's my loyalty that motivates me the most? If you do,
Maybe you're not loyal to the police, Mr. Featherland.
that's true, but you're avoiding the question.
You know, I always adapt, but only to
Adapt,
a degree
improvise,
where I still don't have
overcome.
to give up myself and my ideals for the...
You'd rather die then.
Maybe it would seem too dramatic or even romantic to you, but yes.
I'm sorry to doubt you, but I've always thought your kind was rather compromised.
Do you mean spies or crocodiles?
Both.
Spies, of course.
I must disappoint you, but there aren't many groups as loyal.
If you're telling me, ma'am, I believe. Why did you decide to open a brothel?
You know, this place used to be an orphanage. Then after the...
Young mothers and prostitutes. That feels...
No, it didn't happen like that, of course. The process took 20 years, but one thing remains the same. I wanted to help.
And this was the best you could do, helping them sell their bodies.
You see things very superficially, Mr. Featherland. We're a family who helped each other
Мы
even
семья.
at the worst of times, took care of each other,
Зашибись.
and what's most important,
А корпоративные
survive.
тренинги у них тут такие же, как везде.
Survive, no matter the cost.
And it's the cherry on top of the most treasured...
Very insightful, Mr. Featherland. There's truth to that. Knowledge is power, as they say. And we know a lot about powerful animals that could be used as weapons. Or the opposite. That could avert a war.
If I guess who the card belongs...
I wouldn't say that's an acceptable price for such a secret as this, but if you guess right...
Good. Let's see. The end...
Well, Mr. Featherland, it seems the gossip about you is right.
It couldn't have been easier. There's a beautiful woman with a mysterious past, trying to keep it a secret, while someone's threatening her with the exact same thing, leaving rather unmistakable messages behind. Plus, we found the card
Что ты ей
on
тут все
Deborah,
вываливаешь?
who was her best friend.
Indeed, Mr. Featherland.
So if I'm not mistaken, Natasha used to work for you before she met Ibn Wessler. He fell in love with her.
You have talent, Mr. Featherland. I'm really sorry you're not working for the government.
I am working for the government. I'm a cop.
Are you sure, Mr. Featherland?
Touché.
Indeed. Natasha used to work here. We can put it that way, but you know, this isn't just a workplace. She also lived here. She was part of our family, and we still love her very much.
Right. That puts everything in a different light.
Да, точно, семья. Вы включали обогреватель, ты ложилась спать с одной стороны, а она сворачивалась клубочком с другой.
Save us
Так
is
всё
a
и было.
true survivor. Always was.
М,
Everyone in the city thinks you're dangerous.
There are many legends in the city about many things, Mr. Featherland.
You know it's not.
I hear things. The truth...
There's one case we never solved, though the press said otherwise, thanks to political pressure.
Fascinating. And you see how much...
You managed to dodge my question again.
My answer is maybe. Maybe I am dangerous. But only if someone stands between me and my goals.
Да с чего ты решил, что она опасна?
Which are?
I'm an old woman now, Mr. Featherland.
Excuse me, but I can't believe that. You knew you were taking a risk, yet
I don't know, Mr. Featherland. These things can't always be rationally explained. Not even when I've lived my whole life based on reason, on logic, almost every...
So Natasha came and turned your whole life upside down. She's like that, isn't she?
It's in her nature, yes. Poor thing can't help it. She's like a tornado. She usually takes everything with her.
That's quite an apt metaphor.
Did she sweep you away, too?
I don't know yet, madam. I'm clinging firmly to the ground. Do you know where Natasha came from? Before Clawville?
Naturally. The poor dear couldn't even deny it. Even her name's eloquent, her accent, but mostly her manners, Mr. Featherland. She's from Stovos.
That's all you know about her. An ex-spy like you must have checked up on her new...
That's the most exciting thing. Yes, I have. Multiple times putting my most treasured connections to good use. But nobody found anything. Natasha's trail could only be traced back to the Stovonian border.
It's rather curious, don't you think?
It is, Mr. Featherland. Yes, curious. That's why I've always been rather fond of Natasha.
Did it touch you deeply when she left you?
Indeed, it did.
Zavos is protective. It seems she's dedicated... Have you kept in touch?
Only occasionally, Mr. Featherland. She writes to me every few weeks, and very rarely we talk on the phone. But I have...
Did she give no sign of being in trouble?
Never. No. Natasha's not the kind to talk about her feelings.
Yeah, I've noticed that myself. When was the last time you saw her, Matt?
Maybe around 2 months ago. There was a ball, attended by Ibn...
Was she herself? Did you feel like she was afraid or worried about something?
On the contrary, she was unrestrained, free, radiant. She was in love. Yes, in her own unique way.
What do you mean?
You know Natasha loves on a different level than most Clawville women. Or most women in the wilderness, in fact. Maybe it's because of the Stovonian origins.
So you didn't notice anything strange about it?
Well, if anything could be called strange, it was that I saw a woman positively floating above the ground, who previously used to stand on it with...
I see. How did you feel when you learned Natasha was going to leave?
Honestly, I was very hurt. I loved her as a daughter. How would you have felt?
I couldn't say.
And I still couldn't stop her, and you know why?
Of course I do, because you loved her.
Если любишь, отпусти.
You've been in my shoes before.
И
am I right,
забудь.
detective? Yes, I can feel you have.
This isn't about me, madam. Please stop changing the subject.
I have felt betrayed on a certain level. Yes, and offended, and alone. Even amongst all my friends.
Were you disappointed in her?
Only in myself, Mr. Featherland. But I have a hunch you know this feeling very well.
Yes, you're right. Well...
Anytime, detective.
Давай, фиг с ним.
Please, gentlemen, wait here a moment. I would like to show you something that could help you.
Ну, я пыталась.
Oh, that's excellent news. Thank you. We will wait.
Do you trust her?
Not in the slightest. Even her smile is fake. This woman wallowed in other animals' secrets.
That's exactly how I feel.
Anyway, now that we're here, we can take a better look around.
Just
Я
what
еще
I
не
was
понимаю,
thinking.
что... Как это может повлиять на что-то еще.
A hidden door. Who'd have thought?
Просто вот так, за 1 секунду. Это потому что я топ-детективист.
Well, this is something I've never understood. Why isn't a key good enough? I mean, you can take that with you, but riddles can be solved by anyone.
I don't think many animals get to be in this room, Marty. And the
Может,
other
хорошо
thing-
болтать?
Maybe she wanted us to find it.
Exactly what I'm thinking.
This room is not like her at all.
The other must have been for show. Marty, this is...
A former spy.
Кто знает, может, у нее там еще дом, гараж, в гараже потайная дверка, там радио, кодировки, куча париков.
Still, if anyone knows how to mask her real face, it's her.
Ну и дети, может, есть, она же шпион. А дети не в курсе, что она борделем заведует.
You think this is who she really is?
О, Эпсилон, привет.
Tiny.
And full of secrets.
And full of shit. Кто знает? О,
Hector the Third, our great and fair.
I feel sorry for the poor fox.
I don't. He has it pretty good.
Would you like to live your life as a puppet? Everything you do, carefully planned.
Even if he is just a puppet, Clawville needs a king. He gives strength and hope to many animals. So the rumors are true.
Military intelligence.
что там написано на Берлин?
It's
Мне
really
не видно.
something. I'm starting to think the whole brothel is just a cover.
Конечно, на самом деле это все военная разведка, и они обмениваются шифровками. Долго и с криками.
Makes sense. You think she's still working for Royal Intelligence?
Well, based on what she told us, she's a committed royalist. So I imagine she does.
Ladies of the Force, наверное. Так. Книга.
This has got to be it, Marty.
Oh, gods.
Yeah, the ladies and their
Damn.
What this means, Marty, is
Фоткайте.
that the most influential people in the city,
This book could destabilize Clawville.
at least the Clawville we currently know.
You think this is behind everything? Somebody's blackmailing Natasha because of this?
That could easily be the case. But something still does.
Sonny?
If there's even a small chance.
Sonny,
What?
there's another familiar name here.
What are you talking about?
Только не начинайте.
Clucking hell, Sonny. Molly?
She was working here too.
It's probably someone else with the same name.
So that's why Natasha told me they'd known each other for a long time.
Задери меня, лиса.
Look, boss.
I can't believe it. All those stories about her past.
Боевые нельские крокодилихи, да.
Listen, Boss Bird. Molly loved you, right?
Marty, please shut your fucking beak right
Давайте мы
now, or I'll
быстренько
shut
тут
it
все
for
посмотрим и уйдем, а вы поругайтесь
Okay,
уже
boss,
потом.
I'm sorry.
you. Just shut the cluck up.
We've caught them sneaking around, Miss Diamond, you see?
И она в шубе.
I see, madam.
No, back off.
Берта.
No need for this. We don't want trouble.
No, maybe you don't. Unfortunately,
Там я еще не все
Trouble has
посмотрела
found
вообще-то.
Boss, we needed to know the
And
and my wife.
Filthy cops? He's talking gibberish.
no, not yet, Miss Diamond.
I'd be very sorry to put holes in your lovely striped skin.
Да тут на
but
всех
believe
хватит.
me, baby, I will.
Please, madam. It'll all be over in a second.
No.
А, у нее даже
We have
маникюр
received
черно-белый.
different orders, Miss Diamond.
Oh, I see. The pony does tricks on command. Well, I'm not.
That's enough, Marty. You knew who she was, didn't you?
Well, well, Mr. Featherland. Aren't you interested in your case anymore? No? All it took was a name.
Stop playing games with me, Zavas.
Nothing at all. No, she was just a little bird among the many who sought refuge here.
You forced her into this.
You'd love to hear that, but until she met you, she was one of us.
You clucking...
Sonny, no!
Серьезно?
I think I was dreaming. But it wasn't the kind of dream you'd want to remember. Dark and painful. Then the suffocating smoke woke me.
Ну вот теперь есть
It wasn't
хочется.
fried eggs, that's for sure. Where was I? What happened?
Яичницу с куриной
Crocodile.
ветчиной, наверное.
Then I saw Marty, who looked as horrible as I felt. Well, I've always wanted a romantic sea voyage.
Gods damn it. I knew I shouldn't have gone along with this.
Marty, I told you could get out any time.
Слышь,
You damn well that I wouldn't. That I would never.
Marty, listen.
You're a selfish bastard.
может заткнетесь уже?
121.
But you just couldn't sit still.
Marty.
And feeling sorry for yourself. Oh, you're.
Короче, сейчас они сгорят и гейм овер, да?
Marty.
What?
I've almost managed to untie the knot. But if you keep thrashing around like that, we're really gonna die.
Ah, for cluck's sake. Fine. Work your magic. Until then, I'm gonna say.
You better.
Опять, что от меня хотят, а? А, серьезно? Ну ладно. А, это еще и на время, класс. Вот именно, я еще и ни хрена не вижу, что происходит, собственно. Простите, но кто-то сгорит.
So what now?
Now we run.
I can't swim.
Run fast or you'll
I shouldn't have brought this many guns with.
throw them away then.
Never.
Then they'll drag you down into the deep.
Cluck you, Sonny.
We have to survive this.
Well, after you, boss bird.
That furry, fucking clucking...
Yeah.
Listen, Marty.
What?
What you said on the ship.
What about it?
You were right. I knew this would happen. Or something like it. I dragged you into this deliberately.
Да подеритесь уже.
Sonny, cut the crap.
No, I'm serious. I knew I couldn't do this alone. I needed you to, well, to look out for me.
I don't need this, all right? Stop playing the wounded soul. I don't fucking care.
Fair enough. You're right.
Hell yeah, I'm fucking right.
I'll, shut up now.
Good.
Бодрит.
You've seen better days too, haven't you?
You know, I have a feeling this night's just getting started.
We were almost finished.
Поджечь корабль, который тонет.
Yeah.
Ладно. Может, какие-то особые шпионские приемы, я-то не в курсе.
You don't want to quit, do you?
No, Sonny, I don't.
Thanks, partner.
Yeah.
Pluck me. That's old Captain Marsh. I thought he died 50 years ago.
I think I must have hit my head pretty badly.
Это же капибара.
Say, isn't that Captain Marsh?
You see him too? Oh, thank
Сгорела
God.
концы воду. Ага.
Ho, 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 lads. What the hairy devil are you doing out here? Isn't it a bit cold for a swim?
It was warm on the ship. It was burning.
I bet it was. Arr.
Arr.
Hey, Captain, how's it hanging?
It's hanging all right. Arr. What about you lubbers? What was all that ruckus, eh?
Да, что вы тут натворили, якорь мне в задницу?
Oh, I think someone tried to kill us, Captain. Again.
Come on, Boise. There's nothing new there.
Еще социальный капитан. Я бы даже сказала, соблюдающий социальную дистанцию. Он в них трости тыкнул.
Yeah, old rust can't be scraped away.
Did you see anything, Captain?
Arr, of course I have. A burning ship. Then two cocks suddenly learned to fly. And even swim, by gad. Oh, what a time to be alive, eh?
You haven't changed a bit, old man.
Да уж.
Sure I haven't. I'm steady, like the Sea of Clawville.
Да, стабилен как кутуша. Угу.
Yeah, except that Clawville doesn't have a sea.
Of course it does, laddie. Just not here in Clawville.
Okay, okay. That's too much for me.
Да, давайте уже спросим что-нибудь полезное.
Tell me, Captain, do you hang out here all the time?
This behind me is me ship, lads. Or at least, it's a ship I'm
Is
living
me
in
ship?
at the moment. It's not mine, you know.
And what do?
I stand here and watch the sea.
Увлекательно.
The sea? You mean the River Times?
Смотрит на реку и представляет, что это море.
River. Arr, that was a good one, boy.
Okay.
Ух,
Black car stopped not far from here. A rich-looking car, shiny and all.
Shiny!
Yeah? What else?
Two big lads stepped out of it. One of them was looking like some kind of cow. The other was a cat.
Не кау, а ку.
They were fancy looking at the
Я
ship.
эксперт по шотландскому.
I don't blame them. It's not something you see every day. I swear.
Steven.
all the saints in the sea. Arr.
You fucking cool. I thought you were dead.
Just a wild guess. Was it a ram? and a
Обожаю этот видос.
bobcat?
Arr, exactly. Are you
Да, это
friends
друзья,
of theirs?
определенно.
An acquaintance. It's the bouncer of the Tsar Club and the goon that was hanging around Ibn.
Plumy gods. Zavas answers to Ibn too. Or at least they're connected.
Фига, до тебя только сейчас дошло.
Yeah,
Oh, arr. That sounds exciting.
easy old timer. This
Archibald.
Ram fella,
Точно.
what did he do after watching us?
Arr, nothing at all, laddie. When that lovely ship started to sink, they got into their pretty car and got away like bats out of hell.
So they didn't see us swimming to shore.
I wouldn't know that.
What now?
I don't know. We can't go to the station, that's for sure.
Нужно погреться где-то.
I think I broke a rib or two.
Куриные ребушки. О, Кири Н, привет.
My sight's getting blurry.
Pluck me. You know what this means?
Oh, no. I'd rather go blind than go to Bubo's.
We have to, pal.
I'm not your pal, especially after tonight.
Ну нет
Come
уж.
on. We got no choice.
Well, we survived the burning ship. I guess we'll survive the madman too.
Какие мы пострадали, промокли, на нас было покушение, мы чуть не утонули. Ну, к врачу не.
Don't be so optimistic.
Может, как-нибудь само.
Do you know anything about the place called the Sweltering Nile?
Of course I do, me boys. But they don't really tolerate folks like me there.
А чё так?
Surprised. Have you heard anything unusual about it?
Sure I have. They have the most beautiful wenches there, laddie. Like sirens of the sea. And they're willing to do anything for you. If only I were a spring chicken like ye are.
Well, actually, Captain, that's where we came from.
Bloody hell. You know how to live, lads.
We're doing our best, Captain.
Hey, you be.
Yippee!
Have you heard the name
Yeehaw!
Madame Zavas?
When I was young like ye, they were talking about a gorgeous crocodile with that name. Aye, beautiful and deadly. Just how I like my women.
Me too.
It's her, yeah. Less beautiful now, but just as deadly.
She has something to do with the burning ship, eh?
No shit, Sherlock.
You're quite the detective.
So I've been told.
Ну. Да, давайте еще посмотрим на город.
You try. I'm glad you made it, but you can swim after all.
Yeah. Or the river spat me out.
Ну, одно из
Well,
двух.
what about your guns? Did you throw them away?
Да, прям.
Hell no. Where you go, I go. And where I go,
Я бы тоже не выкинула,
they're
честно
coming
говоря.
with me no matter what.
I'm seriously amazed you're still alive.
Yeah, sure.
Что ж, столько информации, столько информации. Вперед!
Bubo used to work at the PD as a coroner and pathologist. Then a couple of limbs and organs went missing. And the morphine
Вот оно
stock
что.
suspiciously depleted.
Мы не
So the
всплываем,
force
да.
said goodbye to him. He then set up a private practice,
А
but
кто-то
lost
не
his
тонет.
license pretty quick. Now he's doing something that vaguely resembles medicine. Fixing up gangsters and bent coppers. Or pigeons like us. I hadn't seen the doc since he had to pick a dozen pellets out of my drumstick. Thanks, Marty.
Драмстик. Это как часть бедрышка, ну, которую, как в этом фастфуде заказывают.
Well, well. Look who the cat dragged in.
Уху.
The one and only chicken coppers in the rotting flick.
Good evening to you too, old owl.
Aw. Has he shot you again?
Ну, как сказать.
Not yet.
It is tough. I just need a strong painkiller. And since we're already
Классно
here,
смотрится, кстати.
some information.
Well, then I hope your pockets are full.
We just crawled out of the river. So if it's all right with you, I can pay with a pocket full of mud.
Кстати, да, интересно, на чем они доехали?
Well, I owe you one anyway.
One. Don't make me laugh, Bubo. You're indebted to us for the rest of your life.
Okay, okay. Tell me what's wrong and do it fast. It's a busy night. On New Year's Eve, animals love to shoot or even eat each other.
Tell me about it. Tonight's starting to remind me of the bloody New Year's Eve.
Or worse.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. Did you
Только
come
хотел
here
сказать,
to
хорош уже. Трындеть.
spit it out?
Charming as ever, old bird.
сразу хотел посмотреть на вот это чудо. У.
What do you think? Is this a medical illustration or the good doc's dinner?
Unfortunately, the two are often one and the same.
Ugh.
Йоу. Анатомия фурии. Это, конечно, занятно. Научные штучки.
Vampire.
You're right. I think all of these are illegal, or worse.
Класс. Значит, еще лучше.
Magic.
Demonology,
Perverse desires.
unholy dealings.
Would you two shut the cluck up?
This is just for decoration, right? Somehow I can't picture you playing the classics.
It's Ursula's, not mine. She plays beautifully.
Раз зовут Урсула, это случайно не медведица у него жена?
Hey, shut your beak.
All right, calm down.
Я очень надеюсь, что медведица.
Do you keep the dead bodies and just stolen morphine?
Morphine's long gone.
Oh, poor Boobo.
Watch your beak, Martin.
Да, не рекомендую хамить доктору. По крайней мере, до того, как он себе все процедуры сделает.
Who's that?
Who? Oh, he's my father.
Your what?
Why are you so surprised? He gave his body to science.
Прикольная штука, да.
And what's he doing here?
Hoo. You're a hilarious guy.
That was a good one.
Thanks.
Two infantile monkeys.
Ничего так. Но скелет у него какой-то не филинский, честно говоря. Оу. Ничего себе.
Oh, yuck. It's soaked with blood.
I was operating on someone a few minutes ago.
Totally sober, huh?
More or less.
Probably less.
My hands tremble if I don't drink, okay?
Как мило. Ну, вроде все, можно просто приставать.
You look pretty good, old man. You want a formaldehyde diet?
А!
Your humor hasn't changed.
Just like you, Boobo.
Бу-бу-буба.
Spit it out. What do you want?
Busy?
I had to patch up two muscleheads a few minutes ago. Of course, they ran off and didn't pay.
Ну, значит, работай по предоплате.
What muscleheads?
Wait, let me guess. A ram and a bobcat.
How did you know?
Ух ты.
Shit. What was their problem?
The bobcat's hand was badly burned and something had sliced the ram.
Well, it's not an easy job to haul two unconscious roosters onto an abandoned ship and then set it on fire.
What have you gotten yourselves into again, you fools? Those two were
Мы не мы бараны, это там был баран.
Yeah, don't say.
Well, in this case, it was nice to know.
Don't celebrate in advance, Doc. As you can see, we're not so easy to kill.
Just tell us everything you know. And give us some strong painkillers.
Well, all right. Ask away. But I must
Нужно не сильно обезболивающее. Сначала чуть-чуть обезболить, подлечить и дать с собой немножко. Да, я знала, она медведица.
Joking aside, how are you, Doc? Long time no see.
Oh, you should get shot more often, then you'd see me more.
Какие все милые.
Yeah, right. I'm on it.
I'm still alive. Clawville's still standing, to my surprise. Ursula still bears with me, to my even greater surprise.
You don't need anything else then, right?
You know, I could use a big house, a normal job, and a ton of money. And it'd be great if that ridiculous King Hector would finally resign from the throne.
So you still support the Separatists?
Wow, this old owl's heart is beating.
But your life partner is a bear.
Это другое.
Problem as long as I don't marry her. You're a goddamn hypocrite, Bubo.
Why, thank you.
What does this tell you, Bubo?
That you tore off the corner of a painting?
Not that. What do you make of it?
That somewhere a painting is missing a corner.
Don't cluck with me, old man.
I'm not. I'm completely serious.
Then, thanks for the help.
Don't mention it.
Love is still in the air, I see.
Well, I'm a prisoner, boys.
Yeah, the prisoner of your stupidity.
Easy for you to say. You can't get rid of a woman like her so easily.
Why? Because she's a bear and weighs a ton?
No. Because no matter how much I hate her, I still love her more than anything.
Какая прелесть.
Oh, touching. Hold your tongue, McChicken.
Не, он же и правда сказал,
What
что
do you
мило.
know about Madame Zavas and her affairs?
Zavas, huh? Who? That woman's probably even more dangerous than Ibn Wessler himself.
Угадайте с 3 раз.
Oh, great news. Is there some kind of link between them?
Ibn's contacts span the entire city, and his new girlfriend, that Natasha, worked in the brothel once.
Спасибо, мы уже знаем.
How do you know that?
Everybody knows.
Кроме нас.
Great. We almost died for that information. Why didn't you ask?
Shut up, okay?
Какая прелесть.
So that Ram and his partner, did they talk about something? About their plans, where they're going next?
The Bobcat didn't say a word, he just growled. But the Ram couldn't shut up, and he talks like a butler or something. He's got a very strange vocabulary, I must say.
What did they say, Bubo? Get to the point.
After they've done the job killing you, I guess, they said they have to kill a rat, too. A rat? Figuratively. An informer. Someone who spilled the beans and hurt Mr. Wessler's interests. An informer? They called him a sneaky little bastard, too, if that helps.
Кто же это мог
That's gotta be
быть?
Zip.
Of course, Zip. Damn it.
А, я думала про кролика.
That flea bag's done for.
Hold your horses, Marty. Zip is like a cockroach, practically immortal.
I guess. We gotta help him then.
I'm afraid you're right. We still owe him one.
Да, доктор Ху-ху.
One?
I didn't even hear that, Bubo. So, who tried to get us out of the way, and why?
Да фиг знает.
Maybe Zavas is in cahoots with Ibn Wessler. because Natasha used to work at that place?
Откуда мне знать? У меня даже нормальных улик-то нет. Ну, типа, раз говорят, что тот крутой гангстер, он вряд ли бы чего-то не знал. Обычно так сделано, что про все знают. Да ладно. Как ваши дела, Кири? Хороший вопрос.
But what does it have to do with Zip? Why do they want to kill the raccoon?
Да ладно. Слушай, дело как Саша Белачу. Ничего необычного. Пытаюсь отличиться, иногда успешно, иногда не очень. Вот до этой игры проходила The Case of the Golden Idol. Вот это было потрясающе. Да, мы с Малефом вместе. И это самое главное. Да ладно, мне откуда? Как ваше ничего? Как-то слишком громко сказано, что дело закрыто. Нифига оно не закрыто.
There's something else. Your car is here behind the building. Ursula covered it with a tarp.
What? Why?
She saw it in front of the brothel. And she also saw the madam's girls trying to take it apart.
Нифига себе.
Holy God. What did she do to them?
Well, a couple of dames with guns are not enough to scare my dear Ursula, that's for sure. But relax. She didn't tear them to pieces. She just chased them off and got away with your car.
You know, for once, that's wonderful news.
Да, мелочи приятно.
Yeah, I wore my legs down to get here.
Медведя легко прокормить. Ну, таким способом, думаю, да. А килаки редко очень заходят. Ну, как бы, бывает, контактируем вне стримов. Иногда чуть-чуть.
Warmest regards to Ursula when she gets back, Doc. She may have saved our lives.
Of course I will. Now, cluck
Я бы даже
off,
сказала.
will you? Ah, you're the best, Boobo. I know. Will you kindly get lost?
Would you kindly, да. And please, fuck off. Так. Вдруг что-то еще можно?
Have a little patience out.
А, ну да.
Damn, we're late.
I don't see him anywhere.
But that jerk's here.
Yeah, the famous scribbler Tim in the flesh. He must have seen something. And because he's here, he must have caught a whiff of a serious case. We should interrogate him.
Oh, let me be the bad cop, boss bird.
Permission granted.
Yes.
Дай.
Scribbler Tim, second-rate journalist and first-rate ass-kisser. He's a huge fan of the chick.
Это должно быть занимательно.
Hey, Timbo, my old pal.
Hey, Hello, boys. What a lovely welcome.
You're not scared to see us, are you?
Who? Me? What are you thinking? I'm always glad to see you working. Especially together like this as the legendary chicken police.
What the hell's going on here, Tim?
That's exactly what I was thinking. You see, what the hell could have happened here, right?
Да, что же тут произошло?
Where's Zip, Timbo?
Keen observation, boys. Because that's the most exciting thing about the story.
Let me guess. A ram and a bobcat appeared and took him with them.
Well, you could say that if it happened, but it didn't.
Then what?
Isn't it great? Here's the twist.
Можно я его стукну?
Start talking, Tim, or we'll
Во.
have to see if you can really fly.
Come on, Sonny. I was supposed to be the bad cop.
Shut your beak, Monty.
Hey, quit playing tough, will ya? You know I'll help you even if you don't threaten me. I always do. Mostly.
Mostly.
Stop babbling. Just answer the question.
Ух, пора бы.
Have you seen anything weird around the river?
You mean the smoke and burning ship?
Exactly.
Oh, no. I haven't seen that.
Да он гений.
What do you know about Madame Zavas, Timothy? What's the old hag up to these days?
I only know what everybody does. She's rich, she owns a brothel, allegedly she used to be a spy, and she's an enthusiastic supporter of the Crown and the Royalist Party.
Мне нравится, как они начинают рассказывать ту информацию, которую я недавно выяснила.
What else?
Well, I haven't heard anything else, I swear. She's surrounded by secrets.
Yes?
A little bird told me she's been entertaining quite
Сорока на
a lot
хвосте
of
принесла.
foreign guests recently. I mean, real
Класс.
high-quality VIP guests.
В Гриндам гоняю. И как оно? Сколько часов уже? Во что еще гоняешь?
Who? From where?
Well, I don't know, but allegedly, she's welcomed patrons from Stavonia, Averia, and even Nautica. Basically from everywhere that matters.
And?
Well, that's all. You know I can get into everywhere, but even I give the Nile a wide berth. Those wild girls are capable of anything protecting the madam. Trust me.
Yeah, we've noticed. So, what about Zip?
I'm telling you, I don't know. He was already gone by the time I got here.
Why are you still sniffing around?
I was trying to make that fella talk over there.
What, the old fly guy? You speak insect?
What if I do? I'm educated, you know?
All right, Tim, my patience is gone. It's time you start singing like the song.
Hey, that's Seabird. Back off. We're old friends, aren't we?
Exactly. That's why I haven't smeared the walls with you.
Ouch.
Ну тут вроде все по-старому. Теперь опять есть хочется. Ну что ж такое?
They say an animal's just like...
Does that mean I'm old?
Well, you said it.
What about you? You don't even have a license.
That's just it. I'm special.
No, like a moron. Hey, old pal, could you...
Does he understand us?
I don't know.
Excuse me. Have you seen where... Nothing. Maybe he can't understand what we're saying.
Or he just doesn't want to talk to us. Which I...
Indifference is almost as harmful, Sonny.
You think I'm indifferent about the insect issue?
I didn't say that, boss.
I'm not indifferent. I just think we've simply gone too far to even make it right.
Для ачивки уничтожено 25 монстров. Ух. 1500 часов.
It's never too late to
Нормально.
change, Sonny.
I hope you're right.
Да, куда-то моим 200 часам в Disco Elysium.
Timbo's a douchebag. so it's not hard to draw the truth from it. So what the hell are you doing around here, Timbo?
Хотя не, это больше какой-то попугай получился. Орать как чайка я не умею.
All right, I confess, but you'll be surprised. I was
Диско
looking
класс
for
вообще,
you boys.
согласна.
The whole town's talking about you.
Попутно шикарные уроки английского.
Really? I'm swelling with pride.
Everybody's whispering about the chicken police being back together again. And that you've already turned the whole city upside down.
Great news. What else do they say?
That you've threatened Ibn Wessler's sweetheart Natasha, then trashed Madame Zabas's brothel. Hard stuff.
Вау.
Really? I'm not surprised.
Oh, and the best, you set fire to a ship too.
Yeah, right.
Ah, and one more thing. A poor girl was found dead at Natasha's place after you visited there.
Is that so? And you believe all that?
Играть в нее, конечно. Ты не играл. Поиграй. Но она стоит того. Тем более, что уже перевод есть. Тем более в нее можно играть вообще как захочешь. Хочешь, перезагружаешься. Хочешь, не перезагружаешься. Статы влияют. Статы реально влияют. И очень, ну, не знаю, вообще легко читать. Там такие персонажи, просто закачаешься. Это найти или купить. Ну или выйти под парус.
You offend me, Sonny. I'm your biggest fan. I knew the hop dog's gonna be on your list.
So it was a lucky guess.
Something like that. And I'm wasting time here often anyway, so I had nothing to lose. And...
Out with it, Tim. Who squawked?
Well, any decent journalist has connections everywhere, Sonny. So have I.
So?
You don't think I'm gonna betray my source? Do you take me for a rat? Sorry, I mean, I didn't mean it like that. I have no...
What happened to Zip, Tim?
Okay. When I arrived here, the hop dog was already closed. Zip wanted to shoot me away, but I managed to persuade him to talk to me a little. We're old friends, Sonny.
Yeah, right. The, charm. Get to the point, Timbo.
Okay. So, he was totally crazy. I've never seen him like that before. He was flustered, flailing, and talking absolute gibberish.
Так, мистер Чайка. Я вообще скучал. В смысле, ты скучал по Чайке или ты скучал, когда играл в Гримдаун? Или ты скучал и потом начал играть в Гримдаун?
He must have said something, since you're such great friends.
Well, he just said he'd go to the only place where there are even bigger scoundrels than those that are after him.
Really? I can guess where he meant.
I didn't have a clue. Anyway, after he closed the dog behind me, and then the cops came and took him away in handcuffs, I came to the conclusion that all of this makes no sense.
Прям копы увели, офигеть.
Zip, you clever son of a bitch.
What is it? Oh, tell me.
You just keep your beak out of this, Scribbler. I think I've got an
Не, если то, что мне сейчас в голову пришло, то действительно круто. По голосу на фоне. Ну, пожалуйста, вперед. Сейчас оно на Твиче есть записи, на Ютубе есть записи. Обложечки к ним стараюсь сделать нормальные. Так что, пожалуйста, можно пересмотреть старое. Ну и потихонечку вот с новым стараюсь. Есть еще пара хороших игр. Это наперед.
Timbo loves to brag, and it's easy to...
Так, в основном...
Working on a new front-page article, eh?
Well, if specific celebrity couple's willing to give me an interview, then maybe I am.
Don't even dream about it, Timby.
Это уже не то. Да ладно.
Who told you we were working together again?
You're one cunning bastard, Sonny. You already asked that, only a little differently, eh?
Was I that transparent?
See-through, pal. But hey, no hard feelings. I use the same technique all the time.
Да ладно, выбрал самый неудачный вопрос.
Timbo, you pay attention to everything. Did anyone else come
И
here?
грустно, мне кажется. Ну, да. Есть такое.
Besides the coppers? Yeah, a ram and a bobcat, in fact.
But you just told us it wasn't them.
Я веселая, когда поем, но этого не так надолго хватает, как раньше.
Wasn't them what? I didn't say they took Zip, because that's not how it happened.
Don't make me mad, Tim. We're really not in the mood for this.
Hey, I'm only telling you the truth. They stopped here in a fancy big car, looked around, then left. Zip was no longer here. Neither were the coppers, okay?
Так, фиг знает, как тут с этим, с точностью допроса, но наконец хоть какая-то информация.
Tiny Tim is a true fan of ours. Help your old pals, Tim. What was Zip doing before they took...
Hey, you're trying to grease me up with all that sweet talk, Sonny honey.
Конечно.
Of course not, Tim. We're old pals.
I'm sure we are, but I don't remember you telling me that without an ulterior motive.
Хорошая работа.
But you know what? I don't care. Feels good anyway.
I'm glad to hear that.
Zip was acting crazy. He was running around, knocking over everything and throwing things away. Then he suddenly disappeared into the kitchen. I guess that's when he made the call. Because soon after that, the coppers arrived.
And in between?
Это
Well,
умно.
I didn't see him in between.
Why didn't you go inside? He's your friend, isn't he?
Well, I tried, Sonny. The door was closed. I knocked, even yelled. You know how a yelling seagull sounds like. But nothing.
Ну, если даже на крик чайки никто не отозвался, то...
I think I have a hunch what that was all about.
Так, Кириен, чем еще похвастаешься?
Good for you, Sonny.
Так, что-то
Zip was
прятал.
hiding something in the
А я
dog.
думаю, он прятал себя. Такой, типа, я тут все расфигачу, потом позвоню копам, такой, смотрите, меня ограбили. Они такие, ах ты мелкий гагонёж, всегда с тобой что-то не то. И уводят его. А раз его уводят в отделение, значит, он в безопасности. Многоходовочка. Кричал, наверное, моё. Да, на был пожар. Майн. Рассказала о своей жизни подруге, она меня пожалела, типа, грустно пипец. Я даже не имел в виду поплакаться или что мне грустно. Не, ну бывает, ты кому-то что-то рассказываешь, даже там смеешься, а остальные такие, блин, жестко было. Да, тоже жаль. Ну, то есть, просто из-за того, что что-то было давно, не воспринимаешь это так травматично, или просто уже, ну, там, пережил, переболел. Ну, как бы, естественно, смотря что еще рассказывал. Так что, бывало такое.
Now you tell me. You're good old friends, aren't you?
Блин, как они берут, классно, вот прям.
Well, that's right, Sonny, but Zip's not the kind to easily share his secrets. But now that you put it that way...
That's more like it, Tim.
Так.
I don't know what it could be exactly. I mean, maybe it's not even relevant, but I'm sure Zip was trying to get rid of something when I arrived here.
What?
Запрещенные вещества, да? Да? Или просто очень много еды?
I don't know, okay? I already told you too much. If Zip hears about me telling you all this, he's never gonna talk to me again.
Tim, unless we find Zip, he's not gonna talk to anyone ever again. Not in this life.
Ну. Ну, естественно. Но тут более-менее хотя бы было понятно, что говорить. Ду-ду, ду-ду-ду-ду, ду-ду, ду-ду.
This mess.
Да ладно.
Looks like he was in a real hurry, or was trying to erase his tracks.
Типа осознанное сновидение практикуешь? Не знаю, у меня максимум это лишь бы не приснились какие-нибудь, жуткие вещи. И если какая-нибудь странная белиберда, в принципе, нормально, потому что она на утро забывается. Но если какая-то экстра странная белиберда, или если кто-то за мной гонится, ненавижу, когда за мной кто-то гонится, просыпаешься, суча ногами по всей простыне. Да это ж элементарно. Не, музыка нормально. Ну тут ничего не изменилось. Так, ну тут все по-прежнему. А ты можешь вообще отойти? Не? Это мне что-то даст? Практикую давно.
Yes, I will.
Yeah, well, good luck with it.
You'll see. Just wait.
Так. Тут даже ничего особо не осталось.
Greetings, pal.
What are you doing, Marty?
A nice hot cup of coffee? Maybe some toast? Ooh, our strawberry jam pancake is divine.
Сволочь, я теперь хочу клубничный джем с
You
блинчиками.
must have hit your head pretty bad.
Yes, sir. One coffee and a turbo milkshake with extra vanilla and millet powder coming.
Ah, furry gods help me. Please don't have a nervous breakdown.
Не, серьезно, я жду свои блинчики. Когда осознаешь чаще всего ступор того, что нечего делать, мысли реального мира загона выходят туда. А тут ты наполовину осознанно не допускаешь кошмаров, и такая легкость офигенно, короче. Ну, это прям высокий полет. Да, упырь пернатый.
Ooh, a nice pancake with hemp seed, chocolate, and black onions?
I'd rather have somebody pull my beak off.
Ah, you used to be more daring.
Yeah, and my back didn't hurt either.
Furry heavens, it's depressing being around you, Boss Bird.
moldy.
Классно меняешь музыку, а она потом меняется обратно. А!
Look at this.
I'm looking, but what the hell could it be?
Ёпросоте. Я случайно.
No idea, Marty. Guess it's best if we ask the owner himself.
Вандализм.
Where do we find him?
Well, Timbo told us he's with even worse bastards than the one chasing him.
That's it. The Parliament.
Его.
No, Marty, but close.
Then, no way.
Oh, yes, Marty. Zip is at the Clawville City Police Department.
Could it be that simple? And that wild?
Well, the cops took him. So it's obvious that he called the cops
О,
by
это прям как я и
himself
сказала.
to scare away Wessler's henchmen. Timbo was right.
Doesn't he know half the police is in Wessler's pocket?
He probably does, but this was his only chance.
Then he really is in big trouble. So, to the PD then?
No, I haven't got a better idea. Believe me, I'd love to have one.
Главное, они говорят, типа, ой, такой беспорядок, а тут же ничего не поменялось.
Have you found what you were looking for?
No, Timbo, but we wouldn't tell you even if we did.
Ah, but you have. You are an open book to me, Sonny. So, thanks for the intel.
Be careful what you're writing, Timmy boy. I'm a cop for only the next 121 days. After that, I can gut you if I want, and get away with it.
And when did you being a cop stop you?
He has a point.
Действительно.
Just keep a low profile, okay, Timster?
Okay, I get it. My beak is sealed. Zoop.
Не, озвучены они тут все потрясающие, конечно. Я все-таки до него доколупаюсь.
Hey, old pal.
Does he understand us?
I don't know.
Excuse me. Have you seen where the raccoon went? The one who owns the joint?
Не кажется ли, что-то он все-таки...
Nothing.
А может...
Hey, old pal. Could...
Does he understand us? Nothing.
Показалось. Ладно. Так, секунду, что у меня там добавилось?
Why did you keep that wristband?
Ёпарасоте. Что ж, полицейский участок, так полицейский участок. Oh my.
Furry hell!
So they know we're still alive?
And they'd like to do something about it.
А.
Concentrate, Marty, for the God's sake.
Can you drive like you're not a fucking lunatic?
Shut up and shoot, you big feather pillow.
А почему не в них?
Concentrate, Marty, for the God's sake.
Can you drive like you're not a fucking lunatic?
Shut up and shoot, you big feather pillow.
А! Сейчас я закончусь. А почему не в них стрелять? Ну, типа...
We could only hope we'd arrived in time. If they'd taken Zip to the interrogation room, the hole as we called it, and beaten the truth out of him, we'd lose the trail and end up in a dead end. It was time to be fast and ruthless. God damn it, Zip. Why couldn't you stay out of this?
Ты видела инди-игру, где в каком-то провинциальном городе на вокзале там огромный мент нависает над тобой? Да, я это видела где-то года 2 назад, кажется. Но с тех пор апдейтов никаких не припоминаю. На ютубе показали, они в последнее время что-то пугают. All Tomorrows выдали. Нет, не смотрел. Но надо глянуть.
Ah, look who's here. The top of the cops.
Idiot's luck. They must have gotten soaking wet because of those holes.
Sometimes I wonder how these two are even still alive.
Wonders of the world, Marty.
Мне опять к ним поприставить?
Hey, guys.
Well, to be honest, I'm soaked to the bone. Maybe this... Shut the fuck up, Royce. And you, just...
Better than this? Nah, nothing.
Ah, piss off, chicken.
Вот и поговорили.
Martin.
А чё мы?
Yes, Chief.
You know what I've heard?
А чё
I
вообще?
have no idea, Chief.
You think I'm stupid, birds?
No, we don't, Chief.
What the ever-loving fuck do you think you're doing?
Chief, if I may.
Sonny, shut the fuck up. You're not on duty. You're suspended, if you remember. So I'm not your chief right now.
Oh, we just stepped out for a coffee, Chief. Then we saw something suspicious at the Czar Club, and we investigated it.
Suspicious, right? You investigated, right?
Не, Кириан, к сожалению, не мог подсказать насчет этого. Думаю, какие-нибудь люди на каком-нибудь форуме ответили на этот вопрос.
Yes, sir.
Do you take me for a fool, chickens? And what do you know about the burning ship that lit up the entire Times?
Burning, what? Wild Lords, that sounds awful.
Актерская игра.
Innocent with me, Santino. You both stink like you're in deep, deep shit.
Well, you don't think we had
Shit.
anything to do with that, do you?
I don't know. But if you do, I will find out. You better know that.
I swear, Chief.
Такие, что? Просто вообще сама невинность.
I've had enough of your swearing for a lifetime. Get the
Yes, sir.
Have a beautiful day, Chief.
Don't let me see you again, Santino. Oh,
I'll try not to be seen, Chief.
I'm not your chief.
Такой зип такой, привет. Любитель прибедняться, да ладно? Просто есть вопросы, на которые могу ответить, а этот не один из них.
You two again.
Say, Bosco, what's all this about,
Yeah, if only I knew. This idiot.
And what does he want to confess?
I don't know yet. We still can't get it out of him. But we're taking him down to the hole soon. There, he'll sing like a little bird for us. No pun intended.
Запоет как птичка. Прикольно.
Would you mind if we asked him a few questions before that?
Sorry, boys, but you know
The rules, right. More like blood.
Yeah, more like blood boil. So sorry.
Zip H. Murphy.
Do you believe he's really that scared? Or is it...
Zip's a good actor, but he's not that good. If Wessler's henchmen are after him, he has good reason to be afraid.
Sorry, boys. I can't let you do that. You know, protocol.
You and
Да
protocol,
ладно.
Bosco.
That's the case, boys, like it or not. Stop harassing the witness.
Ну, такой весь потрёпанный в шрамах.
What can I do? Sorry, guys.
Спасибо, Кирин.
Sorry, boy.
You and
That's the case.
Well,
Да, в смысле?
Don't you have anything?
I do.
Oh wow. Then
You probably.
Так, ясно.
Do you know anything about a girl named Deborah Ibanez?
You mean the Bambi whose body was found in Natasha Kutsenko's week?
Don't call her a Bambi.
So you knew her.
Just fleetingly.
Anyway, I don't even want to know. I don't know much about her.
Да, с
Moses
вас
played
лайк.
around that.
Если красиво, значит лайк нужен.
Thanks for the intel, Mon. Anything else worth mentioning?
Или как там было в том меме из Одноклассников, сейчас помню. А, что-то типа заткни хлебало и ставь класс. Да, иногда мемы из Одноклассников очень хорошо подходят под ситуацию.
You were at the scene, right?
We?
Нет, ну конечно, нас не было на месте преступления, да.
Sonny, you can't lie to me.
Is this some kind of interrogation? Just leave us alone, Monica.
You're an open book for me, Sonny. Remember that.
Guess who we had the chance to meet? Madame Zavas, the legend herself.
So you're that lonely? I didn't think that was your thing, Sonny, but you know what's best for you.
We were there to investigate.
Of course. And were you successful?
To be honest, they beat us and tried to burn us alive.
inside of a sinking ship.
Wow. Busy night, right? Even for you.
Yeah. So, what do you know about the madam?
Nothing much. She's...
Of course. Because half the PD goes to...
Well, I'm not gonna say anything about that.
Превратили фиг знает что, это согласна. Да.
Look, Mon.
Мне постоянно суют эти тупые клипы с постановочными всякими дебильными роликами. Я причем, ну, отмечаю, мне это не интересно, мне все равно суют.
No, but those two mean trouble by themselves. I don't envy you boys.
Seriously, any ideas?
Get out while you can. Right about immediately.
Well, you're kind of right.
Если слишком громко хлебаю кофе, то... Пардон.
We can't, Mon. We gotta see this through to the end.
Famous last words.
Блин, какие тут все остромные.
Not even an hour ago. You're just in time. They haven't taken him into the hole yet.
Yeah, I can see. Listen, Mon, would you do us a favor?
Can I be honest? Not really.
Oh, just a small thing. For old time's sake.
Me and my big heart. So, what do you want?
Call Bosco over here for some reason, okay? So that we can have a quick talk with Zip.
Okay, I guess I
Я
can
рад
do
тоже
that.
хлебну кофейку, да?
Well, thank you somehow.
No, no promises this time. Shoes.
Shoes?
Size 35,
Shoes.
high heels, black.
Это мой размер. О боже, я что, калибри?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. Hey, Bosco.
Yes, ma'am.
Come over here for a second.
Right away.
Так.
Bubo doesn't have a high opinion of you, Zip. How do you know him?
You see these stitches? His weight. All of them.
Ah, I see. My condolences.
Прихлебывание кофе сливается со взрывом гигантских уховеток, которые мочу в пещере. Поэтому я заметил. Удобно, удобно.
Yeah, he's a good friend of mine. But that the word friend is misspelled in his dictionary.
What do you think about this paper?
I've seen better, sonny boy, but that's not paper.
Do you know what it is?
At first glance, it's canvas. A piece of a painting, but it's too small and too blurry to make anything of it.
So, still nothing. Well, thanks anyways.
Anytime, boys. Are we done?
Nope.
Have you ever been to the Nile, Zip?
Oh, I wish, man. But my kind can't get in there. Why, did you?
Да ладно, он так мило лапки складывает.
Right in the madam's room if you're interested.
Ah, so that's why you look like that.
Bingo. Did you know that the place has ties to the Wessler Empire?
That place has ties to everything and everyone in Clawville, boys. Even to the royal family. I'll bet my tail on it.
So, we were just about to listen to some sweet music.
Didn't that damn jukebox break all of a sudden?
Oh, damn it.
Damn it, indeed, Zip. There was a wristband behind it, with numbers on it.
984-237-22 to be exact.
Уховертка страж, уховертка недоросли. А какая уховертка сегодня ты? Я сегодня уховертка детектив.
What? All that from memory? How the hell?
I have no idea either, and it scares me too, but that's not the point. Tell us.
That is, if you want to leave this place on your feet.
Okay, okay. You got me. I'll talk, but only if you promise that the cops won't know about this.
Do we look like we're on duty? Zip is a real opportunist. He's trying to turn everything to his advantage, but we're gonna turn the tables. Who did you escape from? And why here, Zip?
Why? Because I like living, that's why.
How did you know they were coming for you?
I got a tip-off from a friend that I should pack my things and go if I want to live. But I had nowhere to run. You know me. The hot dog's my everything.
So you thought you'd be safe here?
Of course. Ibben's people are everywhere, but maybe it's harder to get rid of me at the PD.
Well, I wouldn't be so sure about that.
Так, лицемеры скрытные, как же тебе разговорить? Джефферсон Клей, привет. Давно не виделись. Так, божечки. И что из этого? Ах, хрен с вами, можно же заново пройти, что я. Он трясется.
I did something for him, that's all, okay? A tiny little favor. You know how it goes, Sonny. Animals like Wessler make a living out of these kinds of favors.
Tiny little favor, eh? Wessler's kind don't send assassins for tiny little favors.
You have no idea what's going on in his head nowadays, pal. Fella's gone totally insane.
What did he have on you, Zip?
You know the drill. I asked something of him once, and he told me one day he's gonna...
And that day finally came, right?
Yeah. And I had to do it. Because even if I got out of it, he'd drag me back for good. Or worse.
Nail your hide to the wall.
Yeah. That's the least he would do. Believe me.
What did you have to do for Ibben?
I never hurt anyone, all right? Let's make that clear right now.
Speak.
I never said you did.
I just had to get rid of a package for the boss. That was the job. Quick, clean, simple, right?
Yeah?
No.
What kind of package?
A very heavy one.
Dead bodies are kinda heavy.
How did you know it was a dead body?
I didn't. I was bluffing, but thanks for the answer.
I don't know.
You lousy chicken.
Zip's a secretive little specimen, but knowing his past, it's no surprise. I must take advantage of this and trap him with it.
Стримы недавно возобновились, замотался, зашел бред, бы только, наверное, смог написать, да и ничего. Иногда можно поболтать и ни о чем. Ничего в этом такого. Да, стараюсь. Ну, с регулярностью все сложно, потому что, как всегда, только запланирую на какой-то день стрим, обязательно в этот день надо будет какие-нибудь дела сделать, отвлечься, куда-то съездить. В общем, гарантированно вечер вылетает. Вот. А когда не планирую, тогда более-менее нормально. Вот. По мере того, как нахожу что-нибудь интересное, да, стримлю. Есть записи на Твиче, есть записи на Ютубе. Можно пока посмотреть что-то недавнее или давнее. Я как-то включила на фон, пока занималась делами, свой старый стрим по этот Untitled Goose Game. Сидела, сама себя рожала просто. Я уже и забыла, как именно я в нее играла. Ну, в общем, было приятно вспомнить. Так. Лицемер, скрытный, загнанный в угол и честный внезапно.
Why did you accept the offer, Zip?
What else could I have done, huh? Have you ever said no to Hobart Ibn Wessler?
As a matter of fact, I did.
I like to be with the living, Sonny. Maybe mine is a pathetic, dirty, lonely, pathetic life, but I like it, okay?
Okay, don't blow your top off, Zip.
Эй.
You know you're an accessory to murder.
Only if I get found out.
What reason do I have to keep my beak shut?
Maybe if I told you what you'd like to know.
Do you think I'm that cheap?
Why? Ain't you?
That depends on what you have to say, trash panda.
Эй.
Why did you keep that wrist?
Because it seemed important. And because, you know me.
How? Exactly.
Who knows? It seemed important.
That's why they want to kill you.
I have no friggin' way of knowing that.
What happened to the body, Zip?
Вот если что-то и получается в последнее время, то если не запланировать. Вот я о том же. Вообще даже на пару дней сложно что-то запланировать. Вообще не получается. У меня как-то было... Ну, спустя очень долгое время смогла договориться, чтобы... Ну, не просто так прошли выходные. В субботу встреча, в воскресенье там прогулка, встреча, и в понедельник там вечером посидеть в приятной компании. И все 3 отменились в последний момент. Ну, то есть я 3 дня подряд как бы заранее все уточняла, такая, да, ну, отлично, там, готовлюсь, прихожу, и я обламываюсь в последний момент. 3 дня подряд, и я прям негодовал.
Where starvation's most prevalent, I guess.
I couldn't have found a better way to get rid of a corpse myself. All that fresh meat must have been gone in a matter of minutes.
You make me sick, Zip.
You would have done exactly the same thing in my situation. Anyone would have.
That's Ibn for you.
Yeah, something like...
Zip may be secretive, but if he manages to open up, he's also honest.
Так, он больше не пытается сменить тему, так что осталось задать только правильные вопросы. Зашибись. Долго гуляли. Если я ничего не путаю, то да, было долго. Так. Okay, допустим.
They're easy prey.
Yeah, I get it.
Insanely simple, Sonny. Ibn Wessler's not the only one who takes advantage of the tensions, you know. It's...
I've heard that Wessler's trying to break into the substitute meat industry.
Surprised? What do you think will happen if Wessler saves Roachtown from starvation with a new, cheap, and accessible faux meat product, eh? Boom!
He's gonna be a hero.
And maybe he'll get voted into the Council of 12.
Fucking hell. I'm asking you for the last...
I honestly have no idea, Sonny. It's simple.
And that's the whole story?
That's the whole story. At first, I thought it was some kind of, code.
Like on prisoners?
Exactly. But I know from experience that prisoners don't get bans like this. Not in Clawville. It looks more like something from a hospital.
Maybe you're right, Zip. While we're at it, was it Dr. Bubo who gave you the tip-off to get out of the hot dog?
Yeah, it was. Why?
Thanks, Zip. You felt...
Well, that's great. Then help me, Sonny. I don't want to rot in here or end up in the alley of the hive.
We'll see what we can do.
Нет, тогда просто 3 встречи подряд это было, в другое время. Ну, то есть не на этих выходных. И никогда было холодно. То есть как раз все было кайфово. Я тоже думал, раз все обламывается, то пойти что ли на коньках покататься. Угу. Планировать. Угу. Сейчас даже белки-летяги не планируют. Да. Да, и фиг с ним.
So you're telling me you have no idea what this is?
It's a wristband. I see the same thing as you. This was
Есть каток на примете. Ну. Красивый за деньги. Парк Горького. И лед там обычно хороший. Но я еще не была на нем в этом году.
So you just took it.
Maybe for some blackmailing?
Who knows? Maybe it just hurt my sense of justice. I wanted to know who I buried.
You're a real bastard, Zip. A real first-grade bastard.
Победил матку Хавер, так класс игра. Поздравляю. Надеюсь, ты там все выжег. Я как-то не очень с насекомыми. Особенно они, когда пытаются по мне ползать или мельтешат перед глазами. Да.
Should I say thanks? Thanks.
Just lay low, Zip. Real low.
Thanks for the advice, Sonny.
Еще в Москве очень много катков, которые какая-нибудь небольшая коробка, во дворах. Но это надо поподробнее поискать, потому что они, разного качества. От меня относительно недалеко, он открытый, небольшой, но там, нормально следят. Вот.
So where to next? Where did that wristband come from?
I got bad news, Marty. I only know one person who knows about medical stuff.
Oh, no. We were just there.
Sorry, partner. Bubo again.
В общем, написали к Бубе, не к Бубу. Да уж.
Hello, Zip.
We were trying to visit.
Yeah.
Cut the crap, Zip.
A rat?
An informant, Zip. We...
I can explain.
Да ладно, я у него это не
My
спросил.
life.
They wanted to cook us, Zip. We're lucky to be alive. Then we walked our feet to...
What Sonny means is we're not in the mood for bullshit.
But boys, I have no idea what they.
We have time. And by the looks of it, hey, Bosco.
Get lost, Sonny. Can't you see I'm talking?
Пожалуй, не буду с этим говорить. Ладно.
Hello, Ursula dear.
Оу.
Oh, what's the rush? Is there something wrong?
Wrong. Wrong. That dim-witted, insane, ragged old stinky owl. That's what's wrong.
Whoa, whoa. It's all right, Ursula. Just tell us what happened.
What happened? You happened. And Westler's goons. It was supposed to be the only day of the year we could have relaxed a little.
We're sorry, Ursula. You're right.
Like I care, Marty. I'm tired of this. Tired of the bitter old owl, and I'm tired of...
And?
Never mind. I'm going. This time, I'm going for good.
Hang in there, Ursula.
Серьги такие.
And if there's anything we can do to...
Anything? Of course there is, my dear. I never want to see your faces again.
Ouch.
Да, надо бы норм погода, то до этого сначала было, ну, никак, потом сильные морозы, теперь все растаяло. Ну, то есть, ходить-то было сложно вообще. Пока это, дойдешь домой с работы, прям как будто, это, приседала 10 минут. Все квадры болят. Потому что пока барахтаешься там в сугробах. Атмосфера похожа на город грехов. Ну так, нуар.
I'm gonna try to talk to the old owl.
Фурия, но нуар.
Good luck with that.
Oh, and Ursula, thanks for all you've done for us. With the car.
You know, I'm starting to regret it.
That was
Rough.
yeah.
Rough.
But understandable. I only see Bubo once a year, and...
A lot of people feel the same about us.
yeah, that's true. Say, Bubo, about Ursula.
What about her?
Well, that's just it. What if she's not coming back? I'm a little worried about you, Doc. And you know that's not my style.
Well, don't worry, boys. The wind's blowing, the sun's shining, and Ursula always comes back.
Exactly. There are things in the universe that are
Значит, это у них игры такие, окей.
Touching, but you should be prepared for the worst. I thought Molly was coming back too, you know.
Oh, yeah. I trust Ursula, Sonny. What else can I do?
Well, to be honest, that's all you can do. What do you know about this wristband, Bubo?
Zip said they gave these to patients in hospitals. That's why we came back to you.
something similar, yes, but not exactly. And what?
Well, what do you think? Where's this from?
How the hoot would I know, Sonny? What am I, some kind of psychic? That I put my hands on it and tell you?
Okay, let's try another approach. Do you have any idea why Wessler's men were looking for Zip?
I don't. How should I know?
He had to hide a body. The body of someone Wessler killed. The wristband is from the corpse.
Really?
That rang a bell, old owl.
Well, boys, if I'm right, you're in deep shit.
Да ладно.
That's more like it.
Tell us, Bubo.
Мечта покататься на коньках, но думаю, уже старого для этого. Да ладно. Просто берешь хорошие коньки, удобные, по размеру. Надеваешь на коленники и катаешься. И все нормально.
So, Wessler, the wristband, and a corpse, huh? You look
Out with it, Owlface.
Okay, don't peck me, chickens. Hobart Ibn Wessler has a relative who happens to be a resident at an insane asylum. The band.
Wait, a relative? What kind of relative?
Yeah. You don't know? I thought you were the detectives. Anyway, Ibn Wessler has a twin brother, Albert.
Кирилл, я так как раз понимаю. Я уже тоже старенькая.
Albert Wessler. You put it together very skillfully, Marty. Yes, Albert Wessler.
Но если не пробовать, то поворотливость не появится. Нужно всего лишь надеть свой малый бетонный противопадучий костюм. Действительно. Ну или вот этот, который... такой гигантский шар, в котором бегаешь. В нем не ударится. Михаил, я пойду смотреть. Приятного просмотра.
Do you think he's the corpse? But why?
How the hell should I know that?
Thanks, Bubo. If what you told us is true, then this time we'll owe you one.
Will wonders never cease?
So, Albert Wessler. Which asylum do you mean, Bubo?
It's got some fancy long name. I don't remember, but I have a brochure.
Thanks, Bubo.
Well, here it is. Let there be peace forever. Mental institution for ill and damaged minds.
Where can we find it? I've never heard of it.
It's a good 6-hour drive from Clawville. Maybe more.
Yes.
You're the best, Bubo. You finally proved useful.
Whew. Finally? Now get your chicken scratchers out of here while I'm asking nicely. Just one more thing.
What's that, Bubo?
If that someone was really Albert Wessler, the trouble's bigger than you think.
It's always bigger than we think, Bubo. We're used to it.
You don't understand. Ibn Wessler never loved and respected anyone in his life like he did his brother Albert.
So what?
Then the problem's bigger than we thought. A cornered rat bites.
Well, thanks for worrying about us, Doc. But there's no way back from here. Too far, too late.
We're like hounds, old man. Once we've caught someone's leg, we never let it go.
Who? Not while you're alive, eh?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, goodbye then, fellas.
Так, у меня там еще один вопрос
And I
должен быть.
wouldn't.
Pleasure was all ours, Doc.
Эй!
You're the best, Bubo. You finally...
Даже не знаю. Так. Наконец-то тут начало что-то происходить, но уже слишком поздно, я думаю. Надо оставить на попозже. Может быть, уже сегодня. Кто знает. В общем, посмотрим. Опять же, единственное, куда меня выкладываю 10-минутный анонс. Это в Дискорде. Так что, если кому-то надо, заходите в Дискорд. А если нет, то просто... Не знаю, можно расширение поставить на этот, как его, в Хроме, чтобы уведомления с Твича приходили. К примеру. В Москве прикольно. Видосики присылает. Хочу велик взять и покатать. Когда сам был по работе в Москве лет 10 назад, был только в промзонах. Там неуютно. Ну да, да. Лет 15 назад, в принципе, в Москве было очень неуютно, а сейчас вообще шикарно. Этим летом несколько парков разведала на велике, прям шикарно. Причем можно кататься и даже вполне себе, ну, свободно будет. Да. Много классных мест, но проблема из-за того, что они классные, там иногда много людей. И тогда они уже не такие классные. К сожалению. Но я надеюсь, скоро погода наладится. Я покатаюсь на коньках. Приду с целыми коленями. И все будет нормально. И у нас у всех все будет нормально. А пока... Всем пока. Приходите еще. Не связывайтесь с преступниками. Спите крепко, спокойно. Счастливо. С вами была детективесса Oleandra Баракудовна. Адьос.